I start my days bare feet. I want to talk a little bit about this notion of mindset, about positive thinking, about trying to make yourself happy and trying to make yourself as comfortable as humanly possible. When I first started on this journey, that was the goal. I'm down, I'm sad, I'm not feeling up. What's the fastest, most efficient thing that I can do to feel happy? It's what I call outside in. So before I get into my rituals, I'm here to tell you that some days I'm on, and some days I'm not on. Some days I'm so excited back on my days, and with those days, other days I am not. Some days I'm so connected and in my power that I can take on the world. Other days, I'm scared to walk in my office. So I think an important distinction, I want you to write this down. Giving yourself permission to sit in your shit. We talked a lot about experiences and input and your nervous system integration. So to take that to another level, the way I understand it is that when something comes to the surface, you may have a conscious awareness of what it is, but you may not. Most of the time I don't anymore, because my life is pretty good. I have to seek challenges, because things are comfortable. And so I understand that something within me needs to process and integrate. So I need to be with that. The key thing is be with that. When you're having a great day, it's easy. We can all talk about great days. And great days, I did X, Y, and Z. I was on fire, awesome. That's fine. I don't want to talk about those days. I want to talk about the days where everything feels like you're driving your car through mud that's 5 feet deep. Those are the days I want to talk about. Because it's those days that allow us to have quantum leaps in life. It's those days that allow us to integrate. It's those days that allow us to heal. First distinction. Do not victimize yourself. We victimize ourselves by judging ourselves. We judge ourselves. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. I suck. I'm never going to be able to do it. I'm a failure. So distinction, when you're sitting in your stuff, you are not victimizing yourself. If you see yourself making a judgment, making where you are, that state, good or bad, you're judging yourself. What I do, and I invite you to do because it's highly effective and efficient, especially to process and heal and work through things, is to observe yourself. We talked about this. Oh wow, feeling kind of down today. Observe yourself and open yourself up to the possibility of finding an answer to it. Man, I'm feeling kind of down today. I wonder why that is. Or, what do I have to do in this moment to help work through this? And sit in quiet contemplation and see what comes up for you. If someone asks me the biggest thing that I have to do to move from my old life to my present life, is I ask myself powerful questions every single day. The quality of questions you ask yourself yield quality answers. And with those quality answers, we create change. So I'm asking you to be with it. See, because I'm somebody that had addictions, I understand what addictions are. And when you have addictions and you're not feeling great, you're looking for the fastest way to get out of here. So I actually don't do positive thinking on those days. I'm really sad. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. I did that for 7 years. And guess what? My eye said, you're lying, because you're not. You're sad. And this isn't working. So I sit in my stuff, I observe, I ask powerful questions, and then I wait. I sit in quiet contemplation and wait for an answer to come. Truth be told, hold up, truth be told. Sometimes the answers come in minutes. Sometimes hours, sometimes that day, sometimes 6 months. And everything in between, or 6 years even. I don't have all the answers. I don't understand this. It's a complex system. But I don't judge it. I observe it. Now, it's really important to make a distinction between values and emotions. In my book, I help people go through a value clarification process. Most people live their life based on their emotions. They buy based on their emotions. They make choices based on their emotions. They make investments based on their emotions. Man, what was it? Marble mine? You mean I could turn this 100K into $2 billion? Was that a value-driven choice, Bradley, or an emotional? Okay, so it goes to the down. We make choices based on our emotions. So this is what I do. When I'm making choices based on my emotions, I feel like I'm in like a drug-induced state by my own innate. Because my body's producing biochemistry, physiology that's making me feel elated. It's like, oh wow, that can really happen? And I get this dopamine surge. Oh, I'm connected, that must be the path. But guess what? That dopamine surge, it's not sustainable. Go, and then comes back down and goes away. That's a problem with positive thinking. It's not sustainable. Now, if you have an important interview, event, something going on, that's different, okay? You need to get up, get to the state you need to because you have showtime that day. That's different, but I'm talking about the daily grind. When I'm not centered and connected, I put my emotions to the side and I make choices based on my values. So what does that mean? If I wake up and I feel great, it's easy for me to go through my ritual. It's easy for me to do the things that move me forward. Because my emotions are fueling me to do those things. But on the days I'm challenged, my emotions are saying, you know what? Just sleep in. Just stay in bed. So that's an important distinction. What you do, you do. And who you be daily. The secret to life is one word. Here's the secret to life. Ready? One word. Consistency. That is the secret to life. Consistency. Whatever you want to achieve in your life. Consistency. You do it day in, day out, you will achieve the results or highly increase the probability of achieving those results. That's why I love working with elite athletes. They understand that. Every athlete in this room understands that. Consistency. Whatever you do is consistent. So what Bradley talks about, because this whole trip we've been talking about what you need to do. You need to stay connected. What. We haven't talked about how. We're talking like, I used to be a part of a 7-day program. I used to run my own 4-day program, total immersion. It's all about how. How, full immersion. We might have to resurrect that.